Right, so somebody will probably point out all the things that are wrong with my car, so I should probably get it out of the way before I go walk around and check out some cars. So yeah, here's me roasting my AE86. I'm out here today at the Klean Society Klean exhibition in Charlotte with my 86 there. This is kind of an interesting show. Lots of cars, all makes and models. You got some sweet, a lot of Japanese tuner cars like GTRs, NSX, Supras, Civics. You've also got Mustangs and NSX and lots of Skylines, other muscle cars, Challengers, Chargers, Camaros, all that. So it's a pretty cool show. Has lots of everything, and they also have a bunch of like lowrider hydraulic cars too. So super cool to see stuff like that in a car show. Everything is pretty well. I think it's a very diverse show, which is kind of rare to get in the US. Usually you get a lot of domestic cars or Japanese cars. You don't get a whole lot of stuff mixed, so it's pretty cool. Yeah. Oh, and some trucks. Some big trucks out here too, so we'll walk around, take a look at some cars, and yeah, highlight a few things that I think are pretty neat here. Right, so somebody will probably point out all the things that are wrong with my car, so I should probably get it out of the way before I go walk around and check out some cars. So yeah, here's me roasting my AE86 because it's at a car show, and it's kind of a pile of crap. Fenders are busted, engine bay is dirty and missing paint. That fender is also busted. These are non-authentic brides. They're fake because I got ripped off years ago. You can see over there, there's an interior panel, but there's no interior panel on the other side. Only on the one side. My taillight is cracked. Look at that exhaust tip. And my exhaust hanger here, it's zip ties. The quarter panel has a chunk taken out of it. My sweet sponsor, Just Engineering, awesome angle kits. I suck at putting on vinyl, so there's some wrinkles in those. The paint is in terrible condition. The hood is scuffed up. I mean, just look at that gross exhaust manifold. So, yeah, there's my 86. It's a little rough. It's not really a show car. Let's go look at some other stuff that's around here. So we'll start with this. This is pretty neat. Some American classic cars here. But if you look at the wheels, they got the Dayton wire wheels. So this car, and then you've got this car here, wire wheels. Got this guy riding nice and low Cadillac Kings. And then you've got some more lowrider stuff over here. This is more of the, I think, more traditional show car lowrider stuff. Super crazy paint jobs, incredible pinstriping. Takes a lot of work to do stuff like this. A luxury sport. Or another lowrider. Dude, check this out. Look at all them batteries to be able to power all the equipment in here. That's pretty wild. Super wild. The NSX is on the ground. Check this dude out. I mean, everything is painted, chromed, polished. So much work goes into these. This is stuff I've never really delved into before, so it's cool to see stuff like this at a car show that I can get up close and personal and kind of look at it. So this one is an Impala. I mean, look at, so much goes into this to be able to get these cars to do this. So you've, just like with another car, you got a bunch of batteries on either side in the trunk. And you've got your big hydraulic pumps here. So cool. I love it. Oop. This is cool. Check this out. Got a whole display going around it. Another classic Impala. Beautiful. Beautiful car.
It might look nice on camera.
Love it. Then here's something a little different. A little newer kind of lowrider here. This is a Lincoln Mark 7. Lincoln Town Car. Cool. Nice Skyline GT. So this isn't a GTR. This is an R33 GT. Right? Yeah, it doesn't have the wide body, but still a cool car. That's kind of funny to me for me to have my kind of ratty drift car in here with all these super clean cars, but I'm here promoting an event, right? And my car is, well, it's been well drifted, so it doesn't look the cleanest, but at least it's authentic, I guess. Battle Gang Lexus SC300, SC400. Fat lips on, look at that. That lip is ginormous. Real deal. I think there's a car crew here. So we got a Camaro 370Z, another real deal Mustang. We might be into a different car crew here. Nice Audi. This is like a root beer kind of color. That's cool. There's some flares on it. Probably on air ride because it's sitting so low. But then you also get stuff like this, like a nice, you know, this is kind of like a street style Infiniti G35 on some ESR wheels. Yeah. And this, oh my gosh. Okay, so S13. It's got the projectors, a nice clean SR20. I wish more people kept SR20s than S13s. I love SR20s, and I wish that they weren't so expensive now because they're good engines, in my opinion anyway. This car is even still 4-lug. Oh, and it's an authentic JDM S13.
Are we supposed to put those cards in our...
And then an R32. You're good. With some nice purple bits here. HKS fuel rail. Big old turbo. And is this a GTR? I feel like it is because it's got the wide body to it. Yeah, GTR. Boom. Sweet. And then another one right behind it. Another R32. GTR. And then right behind the two R32s is this GTR, the big old RB26. Beautiful. Greddy manifold, a real nice strut tower brace. Greddy probably intercooler kit because I see the Greddy pipes over there, Greddy intakes. T37s. Yeah. Ooh, here's something a little more unique, a Datsun Truck with a rotary in it. Yeah, cool. A rotary Datsun Truck. And this, okay, so when you look at this, the bed looks pretty standard, but it's actually been, the whole bed has been raised because the truck has been lowered. So that's a pretty common thing on mini trucks when you get them lowered, is that you can like chop out the bed, or what you can do is like what that guy did where he raised the whole bed up and welded it back in, so it looks kind of factory-ish. It's pretty cool. Yeah, we got one of the new Supras out here too. Nice blue color, a little bit lower. The wheel gap looks pretty low, so it's lowered, I think a little bit, probably on some coilovers. It's got some models there in the windshield. on the dash. There's no headlight there. Well, that's certainly something. A nice fender flares on the Integra here. This color changing paint. Like a Rocket Bunny Panda kind of kit on this Civic. I don't know Civics very well. I don't know Hondas very well, but the engine bay is nice and clean. The car is really clean. It's got a, inside of it's got a roll cage, roll bar of sorts. So this is an IS300, and a lot of people are putting the Altezza grill on it because it's the same car, and it's got Tesla wheels up front. What? That's crazy. Oh, check out that tint too. Cool. Hey. First gen Toyota Celica Supra. Nice, authentic car here. Cool. That's awesome. These are the cars that AE86 guys love to pull the rear axles from because they're a 7.5-inch diff. So the rear axle on these first-gen Celica Supras are pretty strong, and they almost bolt into an AE86. I have one sitting in my garage for my hatchback project, but they've come with, you know, rear disc brakes, 7.5-inch ring gear, and you can even like bolt in like a IS300 or a BRZ aluminum slip diff into the axle housing here. So it's pretty cool. It's a lot more modular, and it's a stronger rear end. You can get upgraded rear axles. It's a pretty good setup, but not many times do you see the cars actually preserved like this one is. Most of the time, you know, these weren't really collector cars for a while, and now they're starting to get there. So there's some cool vendors at this car show. Rare JDM parts. So this is what they're called. You got some flags, some Nobori flags. June option. I got a bunch sitting over here. Bunch of flags. And then they got some cool vintage looking gear over here. Mazda Speed, Honda, tons of cool stuff. Now I gotta check out this vendor over here because I saw something earlier that I probably should buy if I really wanted to be a weeb. Oh no, looks like they sold it. There was an AE86 license plate over here. There's a drift one. Yeah, well, I missed it. They've got the subway train handles. Some more license plate over here. Keychains, air fresheners, all that stuff. Whoa! This thing is wild looking. Mazda 3. Crazy color. Whoa. So this is pretty neat. This is a Mitsubishi Mighty Max. Wow, there's a ton of airbrush work on this. Super cool. Like, check out the interior on this. That's wild. And of course, it's on air ride. Sweet. All right, I think my favorite car that's in this tire show is over here. This super clean Mark III Supra with a JZ. Look at this, they have some beauty bits in to cover up some of the stuff. It's on BBS's. Like, check out the interior, just such a super Super clean looking car, inside and out. Inside and out, just a beautiful car. Very understated, I feel like. You never see Mark III Supras like this anymore. And then next to it, you've got this awesome NSX right here. It's a JDM one as well. Ooh, it's an automatic. Automatic, right-hand drive NSX. A very simple car, nothing real crazy, looks pretty good. Next to the purple R33 GTR. Yeah. There's even some minivans at this show. A Chrysler Pacifica and another Chrysler Pacifica. Got their little plaque here, their show car plaque. Got some modifications. This one too has some modifications. Cool. The Carolinas are known for squat trucks, but there's no squat trucks at this show. We do have stuff like this. Cool. We got some more trucks. Chevy, Tundra. Ooh, check this out, a lowered Sierra. And then a lowered Silverado. Then to some lifted trucks. Ram. Tundra. We got some American cars over here too, some more muscly cars. Giant lifted truck. Oh, check this out. Like a Joker themed quad thing. Next to a nice big old truck. Some people are probably gonna ask, are these street legal? Well, I don't know, this one doesn't have a license plate. This one does. So, lifted trucks in the US are pretty legal for the most part. I have a big lifted truck. Most of these trucks don't really seem to be that crazy. So my guess is yes, they are street legal. All right, so that's it for the Clean Society Clean Exhibition in Charlotte. I'm gonna go home now. It's like a 4-hour drive home, so yeah, it's gonna be fun.